Good morning, good morning. The last Monday in April. Yes, this time next week will be the 4th of May. Not only is that Star Wars Day and a bank holiday, it's also my lovely sister's birthday, but she never watches my live, so we'll skip on from that. So, interesting weekend, and I thought I would share some of this with you actually, because if you follow me particularly on Instagram, you'll have seen that I was in London, not running the marathon. Let's just get that one clear. But I was going down to London to meet our newest niece. Tiny, tiny, tiny little thing. She was lovely and slept the whole time, so that wasn't great. But then my amazing in-laws took us to my brother-in-law is a member of the Ned, and we went to the rooftop terrace at Ned, which was stunning. Imagine the sunshine. Photos were fabulous, except you're not allowed to take photos really up there because it is a members club. And then we headed over to Gordon Ramsay's newest place, the Lucky Cat at Bishopsgate, which is actually the highest restaurant in London. And it was quite a place. But what I want to talk about was what I particularly took from that, because having watched the Netflix documentary, which we sort of binged because we loved it, and seeing the care and the detail that went to putting it all together, and then actually experiencing it as a guest, as a visitor. And we were very fortunate in that my incredible brother-in-law is very well connected and knows one of Gordon's chefs at Bishopsgate, and also knows one of the maitre d's. So we were very blessed and lucky to have a tour. But it was the whole customer experience. And as small business owners, we need to ensure that we are treating our customers with that same care and attention. And it got me thinking that this morning I've got a little bit of time gifted to me because I've got a few meetings that got moved into May. So I'm now going to look at what can I do to make my clients feel that I really, truly care about them as a client, because we were made to feel really special. A glass of champagne on arrival, some little snacks we had, and then, I was watching lots of people arrive, people with the chef's table, fine dining. I was watching all of that. It was fascinating. And I think as business owners, we are so focused on getting our social media presence out there and making sure that we are visible, which is key. But what about people that are already working with us? Because you know what it is? I remember a coach saying this to me years and years ago. And the easiest people to sell to are people who've already experienced your expertise, because we've already built that know, like, and trust. We've already got that rapport. Perfect example. I actually did an email on Friday to my list about my upcoming first ever live Instagram workshop about being more confident with Instagram, taking place in a couple of weeks. And one of my existing clients was actually the only person who replied to that email with further questions, because she wanted to know if I was going to run it again. And that really got me thinking that these are the easiest wins for you in business. So as well as keeping your social media up to date, top tip for today is make sure you are having touch points with people who are already invested and love working with you, because that's your easy win. So I won't be here next Monday. Hopefully be a day like today, sat in the garden, and maybe not sat working in the garden. So I will see you in 2 weeks' time on the 11th. Have a great week, everyone. And as ever, if you have any questions or any topics that you'd like me to cover and share tips on at future lives, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Your success is my success. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time.